Aloha, I am Jeannie.
And I'm Patty, and welcome to Craft Genie.
We have a fun sewing project for you today. With the weather turning warmer, it's time to start thinking about the beach.
Or the pool.
And of course, you're going to go out there and you're going to want a little skirt or a little cover-up. And
so we came up with a really fun project, easy project, to make a nice little skirt cover-up for the pool or the beach.
And you don't have to go buy fabric, you just have to raid someone's closet.
That's true.
We have here a man's Hawaiian shirt, and we're going to turn this into our skirt.
Now, it's best if you get a shirt that's large or extra large, because what we're going to do is we're going to be cutting the shirt right below the sleeves, and so you have as much length. The bigger the shirt is, the more length you have as well as width, and it's nice because the shirt's already hemmed, so you don't need to do a hemming on the bottom. We'll just be hemming the top. Also, like with some of the shirts, like this shirt had some nice coconut shell buttons. So the buttons that we are cutting off, we're actually going to save those because we may use those for a project later on.
Okay, so like Patty said, I'm going to cut just straight across from the armpit to armpit. And here we go.
Now, aside from the shirt, you will also need some elastic, just some basic elastic. You're going to want to cut the elastic 4 inches smaller than your waist size.
So we will get rid of that part. We'll probably find something to do with that. And we're going to go take this to the sewing machine. Basically, this top, we're going to fold over, make a little casing. We'll sew that shut, we'll run our elastic through, and we'll be done with our skirt. So let's go to the sewing machine. Okay, we're going to go ahead and sew the top of this up. I want to unbutton this top button. I'm going to try to not remove the button. So what we're going to do is you're going to roll it and roll it again because we want to make a little casing. Now you can see it's actually right to that button. If I can stitch around the button, I will leave the button in place. If not, the button's coming off and we'll have to stitch it back on. So let's go ahead and get started. Just a simple straight stitch. Remember, roll it to make a nice clean edge. Okay, I'm coming down to the end, and I can see my buttonhole is right here. I want to sew it right under that buttonhole so I can use that with the button on the other side. Okay, now I have the elastic. I need to get my safety pin, and we'll go ahead and pull it through. Okay, before I pull it through, I'm going to pin the end of the elastic down so it doesn't pull all the way through. And again, the elastic is cut about 4 inches smaller than your waist. So we'll just start, put a pin at the end of this, and we'll start pulling it through. Okay, I've got the elastic all the way through. Let's take our pin off. And I'm going to just stitch it down here, and we'll cut off the extra elastic. Back it off a little bit. And on our other end, we'll put some of this elastic through. And just stitch it down, cut off the extra. Now we used a very thin elastic. If you use a wider elastic, just make a wider casing to go with it. A wider elastic, maybe an inch, inch and a half elastic, is going to lie flat on your waist. So it just depends on the look that you want. We will cut off this thread, button the top button back. Because the button doesn't come all the way to the top, I'm going to go ahead and just put a stitch right across here and hold this part of the skirt flat. Let me cut off my threads. Let's go try on our skirt and see how we did.
Very nice. So here's the finished skirt. Since Jeannie did the sewing, I had to be the model. So here's the skirt. Turn around so you can see it. And again, it's just a quick project, a little fun little skirt to throw on. When you go into the pool, you just want to throw this over your bathing suit. A little elastic, and again, like we said, you could do a wider elastic that would lay flatter. But it's fun,
Quick
easy.
and easy, and so, you know, go raid your guy's closet and make yourself a few skirts.
Aloha.
Aloha.